Anyway, how you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Welcome to ShelShock Podcast. New episode 35, right? Bungie's Blunder. Let's get into it, shall we? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Some of you are tuned in. Others are watching that mockery of an NBA Finals. Hey, I'm just calling a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Introduction. Games I've been playing. Okay. Yes. First and foremost, I want to apologize on two fronts. The first one, I owe a lot of you guys an apology because I said in the month of May I was giving out free items and Raider tokens, but I had a major family emergency and most of my income or ends went to going back home in Detroit. So I had to cut that short. I only gave 2 people the first 2 weeks of May Raiders tokens. The other 2 weeks was recuperating and getting back into the swing of things and coming back from, driving from, Dallas to Detroit to Dallas. And it was, So to make up to you guys, I am trying to get in contact with Embark Studios and see if I can come up with something with their next major update, which is in October. Stay tuned. I'm trying. I'm gonna make it up to you guys. 2, my second apology. My second apology is to I said I was gonna start doing podcasts every Monday, but last Monday I was, not feeling good. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. But we're here now. So with that, I apologize. Please forgive me. But going back to the introduction, games I've been playing. Baldur's Gate, finally put it back down. Oh my God. Finally put it back down. Oh my God. I should have never played it. I think next episode, I'm going to put my top 5 games that I forced myself to stop playing, because if I start playing them, everything falls from the wayside. And I already know what 5 games it is. One is Baldur's Gate. There you go. There's the spoiler. Baldur's Gate is one of them. Baldur's Gate 3. Been playing that. Finally put it down. I was like, listen, your other games have seasons. You have to play your other games. What are you doing? So I was like, all right, cool. So the other games I've been playing, Apex. I hit platinum finally. I don't like this season. I don't like. Now, mind you, most of these games I'm playing, if it's a team based, I'm solo dolo. I'm going solo. So there's no friends, there's no family playing with me. This is all solo. And solo queuing in Apex, especially this meta, is ridiculously hard and just bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it weird with you. I don't like this meta. I don't like this meta for solo queuing. Don't like it, because everybody is just rushing. Everybody playing Axel. Everybody playing Axel and Octane. Everybody's playing Axel and Conduit, or Axel, Conduit, and Vantage. Conduit, Vantage, Axel, or Axel, Vantage, and who's the other place? And Valkyrie. I play Valkyrie. But here's the thing. I play Valkyrie, so I play Conduit. I said I was going to play Conduit because, stupid teammates, they need shields because they pushing everything. So I don't like this. And there's no rhyme and reason. You might as well play Call of Duty or something, because there's no strategy anymore. Just push and push. You get knocked, still push. When you're knocked, push. That's what everybody's doing. It's getting ridiculous out here in these Apex streets. Marvel Rivals, finally learned how to play Marvel Rivals. It took me a minute, but I finally learned how to play Marvel Rivals. And you know what? I'm gonna do a video on this because I find it quite funny that I enjoy playing quick play more than I play rank. And you know what's even funnier? A lot of people agree with me. Quick play is where it's at. I never thought that with Overwatch. The most fun I had in Overwatch was ranked. The most fun I'm having in Marvel Rivals is quick play. And in quick play, they play like the game is supposed to be played, which is weird to me. In quick play, for the last week and a half, I've been playing with people that do 2-2-2 roll queue. Meanwhile, in ranked, I'm playing with 3 to 4 DPSs a Vanguard who switched off onto DPS. Nobody wants to play Vanguard. Nobody want to play support. Everybody want to play DPS. But I have more stability and more stabilized, stability in have more stability in the quick play. That's ridiculous, man. I've had more sweaty. I'm not lying. When I tell you this, I'm telling you this because it's true. I've had more sweaty matches in quick play for Marvel Rivals than I do in ranked. That says a lot, bro. And you don't believe me? Go look at the content creator. I think it's Life of Rio. I subscribe to him. I watch some of his shorts. I don't really sit down and watch his streaming when he's live. But one of his shorts said he played quick play for the first time, and he said, "Damn, I had more fun in quick play in some of these ranked matches. They play like they play." And then everybody in the comment section, including myself, was like, "Welcome to quick play. This is the quick play now. Everybody plays quick play." And I've always been on the camp where you use quick play to either relax or learn a new character. No, quick play is the new rank. I can't believe I'm saying that. Quick play is the new rank when it comes to Marvel. Like I said before, in the last week and a half, I had quick play matches where it's 2-2-2 versus 2-2-2. And I had people play. I had people flex. I had people communicate. I was thrown aback. I'm like, maybe I'm in the high elo on quick play. What's going on? What gives? And I was like, okay, it's changed. Let's go back to rank. And rank, it was just a cluster of fuck again. So yeah, that took me aback. What else am I playing? I really haven't been playing Street Fighter. I mean, I did Ingrid's Trials. You know what funny is? I thought I was gonna have troubles doing Ingrid combo trials, but I did that faster than I did Alex's. I was like, this girl's cheap. I also did a short on the tier list. I'm debating, should I do an actual long full-length video on Street Fighter tier list? I mean, I've been looking around the FGC. Nobody's did a tier list yet, and that's because everybody's been playing or gearing up for Capcom Cup. You know, trying to get the placements to get the Capcom Cup. So that's probably why you haven't been seeing any tier list. And you know, I got one guy was like, Ingrid is top tier. I was like, yeah, and he's like, if Ingrid's top tier, why nobody used her at Blink? Only person that used her at a Blink tournament was Punk. And I was like, well, Punk used anybody and everybody, you know what I'm saying? And he is not only is he a pro player, he's a content creator. He even said in his last video, can I win with Ingrid in my first tournament? A lot of the pro players, they don't, when a character first come out, they don't use that character. They train and practice to get familiar with that character in case somebody try to use that character against them in a tournament. Other than that, you don't see pro players actually using a character until 2 to 3, maybe even 4 months later, when they finally get a failure or familiarized with that character. They don't come off raw. Punk is just a different breed. He'll use a character, and that's what makes him so good, is because he'll go with the character. He don't care. He'll use the character, and that's why he adapts and learns faster than a lot of people. So it was like with Sagat. When Sagat came out, everybody was like, Sagat this, and I was like, look, Sagat's good. Y'all just take time. These are going to take time. Now look, everybody using Sagat, and Sagat is so good. And he didn't really have he had a minor buff. That was it. But all the other stuff about Sagat was there. He was automatically good off rip. So we'll see. Speaking of Street Fighter 6, might as well add it in here or interject it here. I did a video. And I showed you my reaction to the trailer, the season 4 trailer, and I see that the very first character is Yasmin. You know what's funny? That character Yasmin, her name is Yasmin, and she not only is her name Yasmin. I have a niece on my wife's side that's named Yasmin. It looks just like her. She's more heavyset, but looks just like her. That's funny. I think that's hilarious. But other than that, Yasmin is first. She's in August, and we'll see. And it looks like she has a weapon. She had like a trinket or whatever it is called. I don't know what it is. The weird knife, hook knife, the crescent knife. Yeah. She looks like she fights with that. But I wonder if she throws it, and I wonder if it comes back like a boomerang. We'll see. Played Arc Raiders. Hey, look, man. Speaking of Embark Studios, dog, what was y'all doing? What was y'all thinking? That last trials? Oh my God, bro. So weekly, they have weekly trials. It's like 5 of them, and you have to do them, and they can be easy or hard depending on what you do. And last week's trial was you had to, in one raid, you had to get 3 stars or try to get 3 stars of looting from computers. That was the hardest trial I've ever did since playing this game. I thought trying to hit the Bastion, or was it the Bastion? Yeah, trying to hit the Bastion with snowballs during the Christmas time was hard. I thought the week before that, before this one, 2 weeks ago, the one where you find the you got to loot from the weapon containers. Well, I knew where most of the weapon containers was, and plus they gave you a good portion, and it was easy. I thought it was gonna be hard before I did it, but once I did it, it was simple. It was simple. But this trial, this had to be the hardest trial because it wasn't the fact that, because like weapon containers, if you find them and you even if they're empty, it still count. And there's no, they just spawn in different locations. But if you find them, you find them. Whereas the computers, you had to loot from the computers. There be maps that have like 20 to 40 to 50 computers, but they randomize. You got to figure out if, let's, for example, Spaceport. You go to the departure building. In the departure building, there's over, at least I've counted, there's over 40 computers in that building. But at one time, they randomized different computers in that building that you can loot from. And every time I've been in that building all last week, over 30 to 40 times. And there's always been 1 or 2, maybe 3. I only found one time, one raid, I found 4 computers in that building. But there's 50 computers in that building. But there was only 4 for me to activate. That trial was just ridiculously hard and stupid. Now I saw, the gaming merchant. I seen him run and get the 3 stars. Kudos to him. I even seen another YouTuber content creator who said, go to Stella Montes on night raids and get the computers. He got over 4,000 points in a night raid. And when I was watching the video, he was getting computer. I was like, okay, that's got to be the move. That's got to be the move. Let me go to Stella Montes on the night raid. I went 3 times in a row. Still didn't find that many computers. I was like, what did he do? Did he cheat or something? How the hell did he get all these computers in these goddamn in these raids? So, Embark Studios, man, y'all can go to hell, man. That was the hardest trial ever. I ain't even get a star. Out of 3 stars, I ain't even get a star. I barely got I think I got 1 star. And that was because I got lucky during a hurricane on Spaceport while everybody was, out during the hurricane trying to look for those blueprints, the submachine gun blueprint. I was indoors, and the loot is a little bit more. You get more loot. So of course I was going through, Spaceport and trying to activate computers. This morning, like I said, I normally play games. I play my games when everybody sleep, like early in the morning, like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And that's usually the time when the update for Arc Raiders come out for the next week of the trials. And this trial is very easy. I think I got 3 stars on at least 3 of the 5 things. Like one of the things was hit land moving Arc Raiders and Stella Montes. I got that. And then there was another one, do as much damage with a heavy fuse grenade. I killed 2 shredders in Stella Montes and got 3 stars. I was like, oh, this is easy. So by tomorrow, if I play again, that's if I play tomorrow. If I play again, I'll knock out this weekly trial for Arc Raiders. Who knew? NBA 2K6, I played as the Pistons. I'm trying to defend my championship. Enough of that. But that's enough of me playing. So that's all I've been playing this week and last week. Moving on to the I Touch Grass segment. What can I say? It is 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. In about 6 minutes, the 3rd game of the NBA Finals is going to take place at Madison Square Garden between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. I don't care. I don't care who wins. Everybody thinks the Knicks is gonna win now because the Spurs. Everybody had thought the Spurs was going to mollywop the Knicks, and now of course the Knicks is mollywopping the Spurs. I mean, it is what it is. And the president, our Orange Man, he's at the game, and the TSA had to, they had TSA like lines as far as everybody checking everybody's bags. No bags. They was checking everybody. The seats. Courtside seats is in the 6 figures. The nosebleeds is in the 4 figures. Standing room only tickets are in the 4 figures, and everybody want to be in Madison Square Garden just so to see the Knicks try to win. Their first championship in over 4 or 5 decades. And you know what? I don't give a good goddamn. It's rigged. Okay. I mean, you know what? And I'm a Pistons fan. And it was like, was the NBA Finals rigged in 2004 when y'all beat the Lakers? The Lakers was a shoe in to win. Yeah, it was rigged in too. So yeah, I'm over with sports. I'm over with sports. It's just they don't even at least hide it. At least hide the rigness. Okay, just hide it. Hide the bull crap. They don't even care anymore. And it's all over sports. I see what's going on with the Red Wings in Detroit. I see what's going on with the Lions. Man, come on, man. I'm done with sports. I'm done with sports in America. Oh, and then down here in Dallas, the FIFA Cup is everywhere down here. It's so many people down here for this FIFA Cup. It's so many people. It's so many people from all walks of life. I've heard so many different languages. I'm just going to the grocery store and I'm hearing Spanish. I'm hearing different languages I never heard before. I'm hearing Russian. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people down here in my neck of the woods. It's just for this FIFA Cup, man. It's crazy. It is ridiculous how many people down here for this, but we keep on going. Meanwhile, Iran attacked Israel. Israel attacked Iran, and this is like within the last 20 hours, and it's getting serious. It's getting serious, man. It's serious. If you have family in the military, make sure you talk to them. Make sure if they're in your presence, give them hugs and kisses. Because it's getting serious. Like I said, my oldest son's in the Navy, so he hasn't been deployed yet, but he's gearing up to get deployed soon. So yeah. Another news, I saw a scary movie. Like I said, I saw a scary movie. What was it? Saturday? Or was it Friday? No, I saw a scary movie Friday, and then that's when the news broke about Tifa and Street Fighter 6. But while I was in the theater, luckily I turned my phone to do not disturb and turned the ringer off. But when I got up and turned everything on, that's when the notifications was going crazy. But scary movies was good. It was good to see the original cast, and they had a play on Scary Movie 3 and 4. They teased it, and it had some funny moments. It had some very funny moments, interesting moments. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good. It was worth the price of admission. I would say that. My favorite scary movie, of course, is 2. Scary Movie 2 is amazing. Scary Movie 2 is up there with Friday. I mean, Scary Movie 1 was good. Scary Movie 2 is up there. It's a classic. It's a cult classic. I didn't pay attention to 3 and 4. I didn't even know 5. I didn't even know they did a 5. I didn't even know. And they didn't even mention it in Scary Movie 6. They didn't even mention nothing about 5. I literally happened to see on Hulu, like, how they have the advertisements. They said Scary Movie 5, and I was like, who on Scary Movie 5? Then I saw all the cast, and I was like, no wonder nobody talking about Scary Movie 5. But Scary Movie 6 was funny. It was funny. Had some nice cameos. I will say that, and I'll leave it at that. But other than that, that's me talking about I touched grass and me, what I did when I touched the grass. All right. Might as well get to the main topic. This episode is called Bungie Blunder. Okay? And I'm going to try not to be emotional. I'm going to try to be as stoic and as stern and as whatever adjective that that they use to say that you cool under pressure with no emotion. I'm going to try to be that. But Man, I'm just go off the rip and say, Bungie, what the fuck is you doing? No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. 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 But no, serious, Bungie, what the fuck are you doing, dog? What is you doing, Bungie? You just blundered, man. Man, I ain't never seen somebody fumble the bag so quick, man. Bungie, what the Bungie? The fuck, man. Okay, let's go with the history. If you haven't seen my video, I did a video about a couple months ago called, video game communities tier list. I rated all the communities that I was a part of, and Bungie was in the F tier as far as one of the worst communities I've been a part of. But in the video, I said this is the greatest community I've ever been a part of. And then, I was like, before you ask, how can I give this and put this in F tier? It's because of the goddamn developers. The developers ruined this community. They ruined this community or try to. Let me rephrase that. They tried to ruin this community. Okay? They tried to ruin the Destiny community by disowning it, by feeding it, by trying to destroy Destiny for Marathon. And I'm proud of the Destiny community, actually. The Destiny community, without, being the black sheep, so to speak, or the redheaded stepchild, whatever you want to use, they show strong, and especially they showing strong tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to be playing Destiny, the final update for this game. And not even that, during Summerfest, during State of Play, especially during State of Play, and even during Xbox Showcase, these streams of all new games for the summer, it was nothing but Destiny 3, Destiny 3. We want Destiny 3. We want Destiny 3. We want Destiny 3. We want Destiny 3. And that was amazing. I'm proud of the Destiny community. But we're talking about Bungie as a company as a whole. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Bungie. And Bungie can eat a bear's dick glazed with honey, flat out, because ain't no way you make all this money for not only for yourselves, but for Sony, and then you throw away a moneymaker. That's like Epic Games throwing away or getting rid of Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Just it doesn't make any sense. But it's just okay. Like I said in my previous video, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on, Eli? But look, here's the thing. History. I know some of y'all may or may not watch my video as far as the video game community tier list. And I said Bungie was F tier. During that video, I told you the history of Bungie. When I was, in 2000, I was working for MCI WorldCom. Speaking of which, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Where is it? 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 Let me show you something. Okay. I worked at MCI WorldCom, right? Okay. And inside WorldCom, at MCI WorldCom, at that time, we was making hand over fist on money. It was before the internet bubble burst and everything, right? And the thing is, I worked in the NOC, which is the Network Operations Center. Okay. And we had like 5 or 6 televisions around, and I worked in the afternoons. And the thing about it was, in the afternoons, they didn't want us, the head higher ups didn't want us to watch, Sports Center or watch sports. We waited till they went home, we watched sports. But sometimes they'll come in, they tell us to stop. So this one day I worked inside WorldCom. I worked and during the day they usually have Weather Channel or MSNBC. So I'm working, doing the diligent work. Next thing you know, I get a text message from, in-house text message. That's what we use. And he was like, yo, Shell, look up. I look up, and this is what I see. This is what I see. This is exactly what I see. This is what I see. We see MCI WorldCom on MSNBC stock right there. That's what we see. We see this. And I was like, oh no, what? I was like, and then the higher ups came in. They was like, turn the Sports Center, turn the Sports Center. They turned the Sports Center, and I was like, okay. And then Another higher up came in. It was like, oh my God, look, look, look. So we turn back onto MSNBC and we see, I'll tell you, we see this. We see our CEO getting escorted out of the goddamn courtroom in handcuffs. That's our CEO, MCI WorldCom. I was like, yo, that don't affect us, right? But no, that was a wild year. 2000 was a wild year. But anyway, in 2000, so I had a team lead. And he asked me, he was like, yo, are you a gamer? I was like, yeah, I'm a gamer. He was like, hey, you need to try this game. What's the name of the game? Marathon. I was like, Marathon? What is that? I never heard of it. He said, oh, it's only on the Mac. You can only play Marathon, created by Bungie, on the Mac Pro. In 2000, the Mac? Nah, we don't. As a gamer? Nah. I was like, okay. So he brought it in, brought that big ass, you know, those old Macs that had the different colors, you know, the big ass monitors, you know, they was purple, blue, orange, and green. He brought in, his was orange. He brought it in, he sat it down. He was like, try it. And I played it. I played Marathon and I was like, yo, I don't like this game. He's like, what? I don't like this game. This game ain't for me. He's like, man, you just don't know. You just don't know. I was like, I don't like it. And that was in 2000. You know, at that time I was playing Quake 3, Unreal Tournament, you know, on if I was doing PC games, but for the most part, you know, I was getting, you know, PlayStation 2 just got the internet, so we was playing SOCOM. So then, no, yeah, in 2000, because PlayStation 2 came out in 1999. Then a year later, Xbox came in, but then a year later, PlayStation 2 got internet. You know, to use internet. And so then the Xbox came out. I bought it from Myers. And then Halo was a launch title. And I started playing it, and it was from Bungie. And I was like, hey, I talked to my team leader. I was like, remember that game Marathon you told me about? He's like, yeah. Well, the guys, Bungie, they made Halo. You should try Halo. Halo's good. And he was like, I'm not playing that shit. I don't play. They betrayed us. They should have put Halo on the Mac. I was like, the Mac is not good. Like, nobody's playing no games on the Mac but you. And so it caused an argument. And, you know, since that day forward, we never talked about video games at work. But, you know, bump him. But anyway, so then Halo came out. We was rocking Halo. We was playing Halo. You know, Bungie was cooking. You know what I'm saying? Two of the greatest video game developers at that time, or, you know, through the from 2000 to 2006 was BioWare and Bungie. Couldn't do no wrong. So we playing Halo 1. Playing Halo 2. Everybody was playing Halo 2. Everybody was playing Halo 2. Everybody was playing Halo 2. Okay. So then then Halo 3 came out, and then okay. But so then Bungie stopped cooking. Then 2014, Destiny came out. I remember I was like, this game, when they showed it off in 2012, and in 2013, they talked about it in 2012 at E3. In 2013, they showed a little snippet of it, you know, the concept art and everything. But then when Destiny came out, when they was like, we're going to do an alpha test, I got selected for an alpha test because at that time I was still new, you know, had I knew some people in the industry. So I made some phone calls, and it was like, yeah, you want to be a part of the alpha? I was like, yeah, let me be part of the alpha. So part of the alpha, I had an alpha party. I had like 3 of my closest co-workers come over my house. We had a LAN. I set up setups, and we were just playing. The download took forever though. And well, it didn't take that long. Cause I had Verizon. I had Fios. Damn, I miss Fios. But I digress. We downloaded, we played. My wife went to work because we had all called off. We either use vacation time. I use vacation time. Those two, they called off. And my wife went to work. 8 hours later, she came back. We were still playing. We played Destiny. And then it was the weekend too. And then the weekend I had the weekends off. So then we was playing through the weekend. They spent the night. We had pizza. We had Papa John's. She was like, damn, yo, when they going home? I was like, all right, okay, they can go home. They went home Saturday afternoon, and I still played Sunday, Monday, and it was like the alpha was just in the Cosmodrome. We just played in the Cosmodrome. It was just like it was just in the map in the Cosmodrome. We went through every nook and cranny, and it was against the Elixir. That was it. It was nothing special or spectacular about the alpha. We spent that long just playing that little part of the Cosmodrome. Just amazed, and just like we hit what level 14 with our characters. I was just like, this game is gonna be good. This game is gonna be good. And Destiny was great, phenomenal. I mean, they changed the story at the last minute because, D1 was a different beast. I mean, they even changed the main story. Crow. The prince, he was supposed to be your sidekick, and they changed it. But I mean, Destiny was a phenomenal game, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you. I mean, there's been phenomenal games before, and there's been long-lived games. The longevity of a game like World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Fortnite even. Those games had longevity, even more so than Destiny, but Destiny was special. I've never played a game where I made lifelong friends. I have lifelong friends from Destiny. I've played with celebrities during raids. I've played with athletes during raids, strikes, campaigns. Yeah. And Final Fantasy 14, correct. But Destiny was just a different beast, man. Destiny is just, man. And I remember even getting into an argument with the gentleman at GameStop because he was like, I don't play that Final Fantasy bullshit. I don't play that fantastic sci-fi bullshit. I play real games. Of course, he was a ball and gun gamer. He was like, I play Call of Duty with real guns. I was like, what the fuck is you talking about? I was like, anyway, but yeah, so Destiny was just amazing. And then the community, like I said, the community is great and good. And so just fast forward 14, 15 years later, at the end of the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny pulled that bullshit and was like, Bungie was like, yeah, we're going to come out with Marathon. And then it was like, okay, cool. Me personally, when they announced Marathon, I was like, oh, okay, they're coming out with Marathon. Okay, that's fine and cool. But what does this have to do with Destiny? I mean, as long as they keep making, live action stuff or updates with Destiny, we cool. And then it was like, yeah, about that. We even through the scandal. I'm not even talking about the scandal because, the CEO, fuck him and his cars. But no, I was like, as long as they keep updating Destiny, I was like, yeah, what we gonna do is we're gonna stop updating Destiny, and even that EOS, what's EOS? And even on that, we're not even gonna stop updating Destiny. We're gonna shut down the Destiny 1 servers, and we're gonna put all our eggs in our basket for Marathon. And that's when I told in my previous video, I was like, I will never play Marathon. I will never look at Marathon. I've already played Marathon. I played the original Marathon. The shit was trash. So this is it's gonna be trash again. I don't know why y'all trying to play Marathon. Marathon is trash. And then people was like, y'all need to let go of Destiny. Y'all need to let go of Destiny. This is the new wave. And the funny thing is, it was people who never played Destiny who saw Marathon, started playing Marathon, and then trying to criticize people who've been playing Destiny for the last 10 years, talking about, y'all need to let that go. That's the way, Marathon is the wave of the future. Look where Marathon is now. I could turn on Twitch right now, and I guarantee you there's like at least 4 figures of 4K or 1K or 2K of people playing Destiny, and it's probably even like maybe 2 or maybe 100 people playing Marathon. Nobody playing Marathon like that, dog. Nobody cares about Marathon. Like I said, name of the title of this episode is Bungie Blunder, man. They blundered this, man. They fumbled this. And like I just said in the beginning of this episode, I am amazingly proud, if I can say that like that. I'm very proud of the community, especially during the State of Play that came on this past week. On Friday, was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I'm amazing. You guys the fact that y'all flooded the chat with "We Want Destiny 3" was just phenomenal. Was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the chat, but I saw the chat, but I was busy focusing on the games. We'll talk about the games in a minute. But I never seen a company fumble the bag like this. I mean, it's like it's not even foolhardiness. It's not even stupidity. I think it's on purpose. I think it's, they kowtowing. But the thing is, here's the thing. Bungie used to be under the Activision of that umbrella, and then they left it. And now they're in the Sony umbrella, and Sony is like, we want y'all to work on Marathon. Okay, if that's the case, if Sony be like, we want you to work on Marathon, get rid of Destiny, then Sony's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Sony's stupid as fuck, because we want Destiny 3. We even got our hopes up with rumors and rumblings. They were saying they're coming out with Destiny 3. They're coming out with Destiny 3. And now they're saying they're not. And I don't see, look, this is going to be the end of Bungie. I'm serious. This company is over with. If they don't right the ship, if they don't even mention, they can do one or two things. They can either just do about face, come out with Destiny 3, or do about face and do a remastered of Destiny 1. If they do that, that can at least put a band-aid on the dam. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people will play a remastered Destiny 1? Do you know how many people will play that? You know how many people will play a remastered live action, or not live action, a live service version of Destiny 1? I'm one of them. So yeah, but I don't know. It's a shame, because two of my favorite companies or developers was Bungie and BioWare, and to see how they go out, to see how they falter. And he said, man, listen, give me Destiny 1 with today's graphics and a rework and a rewrite and a balancing of the weapons, man. Because let's keep it 100, dog. Eli, you made me. We here now. Let's keep it 100, bro. Let's keep it 100. Destiny 1 had the best armors as far as cosmetics, as far as looking. All the Rise of Iron armors look amazing. All the Siva armors looked amazing. All the King's Fall armor look amazing. All the armor from Destiny 1, for the most part, even the ragged tag green armor looked better than the armor. All the armor in Destiny 1 looked goddamn amazing. Okay? They had some of the best weapons. Icebreaker. Hung jury. I mean, you think I'm lying? Why do you think they brought most of the good weapons back? I mean, Hawkmoon. They brought all the good. I mean, they brought all the Gigahorn. You know, they brought all the good weapons back, because they had all the best weapons. I mean, had some of the best raids. Let me tell you something. Every single raid, all the raiding I did majority in Destiny 1. I did some of the raids in Destiny 2. The last raid I did in Destiny 2 was the one with the big diva at the end. I forgot the name of it. The one where you had the sparrow race from the goddamn molten ball that was chasing you, and then you get to the end and you had to fight the big diva, the big Elixir robot at the end. That was the last. It didn't do nothing for me. Yeah, I completed everything in Destiny 1. Damn near got a platinum. I think I did get a platinum. I did everything in Destiny 1. Everything in Destiny 1, I did everything in Destiny 1. From raids to SRL. And that's the thing. And that's why I'm playing, I'm playing tomorrow. I'll get more into that in a few minutes. But, I did SRL racing in Destiny 1. I did the raids in Destiny 1. Did the snowball fights in Destiny 1. Did the thriller dance off at the tower in Destiny 1. I mean, we did everything in Destiny 1. You know what I'm saying? I did everything in Destiny 1. I enjoyed in Destiny 1. Like I said, I made lifelong friends in Destiny 1. Destiny 2 was cool, all right. But then when they They sunsetted the Red War story. My son, he was late to the party. He came like a year or 2 years ago. He was like, I want to play Destiny 2. He tried to play Destiny 2. He couldn't even play the original campaign because they got rid of it. He's like, why would they do that? And I was like, Bungie. But yeah, they've been messing up. They've been messing up year after year after year. And they've been putting band-aids and band-aids on top of this dam instead of actually focusing on what they need to do. But if they really want to right the ship, they need to just stop trying to force feed us Marathon and either start working on Destiny 3 or do a remaster of Destiny 1. Because look, I'm telling you right now, if they can announce in 2 weeks, they can even announce like in August or October, but like, look, there's a rumor, or we're gonna start doing a remaster of Destiny 1. You know how many people will just be like yes and start playing that remastered or looking at chops to play that game? Like I said, but I don't know. But that brings me up to today. Tomorrow is the last update, the final update for Destiny 2. This is the last hurrah, and there's so many people that's gonna sign in tomorrow. They're gonna shut down the servers. They're gonna freeze up the servers. I'm telling you, because the reason why I say that is because it was Sunday, and I was like, you know what? Let me re-download Destiny 2. I had to take it off my my external hard drive, put it back on my console, re-download it. Sunday, the tower was dead as hell. It was only like 1 or 2 people. It was like Sunday afternoon. This morning, I signed in. The tower was thriving again. It was so many people in the tower. It was like over 20 to 25 people in the tower. I was like, I haven't seen I haven't seen the tower this active since the end of the final shape. Tomorrow after the update, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so many people in the tower. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I'm being a queue. I'm being a queue trying to get to the tower. It's gonna be so many people playing tomorrow. And then I saw on Twitter, because I was watching Azacross. I was watching Azacross stream earlier, and he was going over all the final farewells from the Destiny art team, and he was going through their Twitter, and they were saying what they're going to do tomorrow. And one of the main reasons why I'm signing in tomorrow is for SRL. You know, Sparrow Racing League. Oh, man, it took them 10 damn years to bring back SRL. I loved SRL. I had my outfit. I was looking like Racer X. It was the black outfit with the red tourniquet. Man, my outfit was out cold in SRL, and I was whooping ass in SRL. Man, I love Sparrow Racing League. And then they took it out and then never seen it again. Pissed me off. I love SRL, bro. And now they brought it back. So I'm definitely going to be SRLing. I'm definitely going to be Sparrow Racing. I'm sign in. They already said you got to, once you sign in, go to the Monument of Triumph, get what you need to get. And then to the left of it is the SRL sign up. And I'm going to sign up, and I'm going to be in my Sparrow. I'm not going to be on my little hoverboard. I'm going to be on my goddamn Sparrow, and I'm going to be whooping ass or get my ass whooped. It's going to be either or. So I love Sparrow Racing. Man, damn, I'm glad they brought that back. And then I'm going to try to get different guns and try to update. And then I'm going to actually, after I do at least 3 races, then I'm going to try to finish the campaign mode for Edge of Fate, because like I said, the last time I played Destiny was the final shape. I didn't play Edge of Fate campaign. I did not play Renegades campaign. I'm sorry. After that I was done with Destiny. And then when they showed the Renegades trailer and it was like they did a crossover Star Wars and get a lightsaber, I was like, I'm not even gonna play that. That's how bad Destiny has spun, or Bungie spurned me from for Destiny. I was like, I don't care. You know, Star Wars and Destiny, I'm not still gonna play your game. But now I kind of feel bad because I should have been playing it, because now they're not even updating it. They're like, well, we don't care if you play it or not. We getting rid of it. We want to force feed you Marathon. Oh my God, Marathon sucks, bro. Like I got into an argument yesterday with somebody. He was talking about how good Marathon was compared to Arc Raiders. And then I was like, and then he was saying how he loved ratting in Arc Raiders. And I was like, no, if you want to play PvP, why don't you play Marathon is more aggressively PvP oriented, or why don't you play Apex? See me in Apex. And he was like, nah, you bringing up those games. Real people play Tarkov or, Metro, and play real extraction shooters. I was like, wait a minute. You just bragged about Marathon. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Anyway, some of these people out here are weird, bro. But I digress. Bungie, first and foremost, before I give you a rat out, well, I'll say that for the shout out rant out. Okay, I'll say that for the shout out rant out. But at the end of the day, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing Destiny. Maybe catch up with old friends. Maybe make new ones. But the community is gonna show out tomorrow. They're gonna show up and they're gonna show out. And I'm proud. I'm proud of this community. This is one of the communities that I'm very, 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 very proud of, because through adversity, they showed up. And that's all I got to say about Bungie. Oh, and trust me, this rant out is going to be epic. Y'all might have to record this because, I'm about to light their ass up. But anyway, on to gaming news. As you know, we had Summerfest, we had State of Play, and we had the Xbox Showcase. They showed some good games. And my wallet's going to be hurting in September. There's going to be 5 or 6 games come out in September. There's going to be 4 to 5 games coming out in October. And then the November game is GTA 6. So my wallet is going to be hurting. This gamer Christmas is going to be hurting. So what I'm going to do is like I tell everybody before, when they announce a console in the summer, I like, save your money. Save your money. Save $20 a week. Say $20 a week so you can afford a console. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm saving my money because this gamer's Christmas is gonna be a doozy. I'm saving all my ducats because there's 5 games in September I want alone. The games I want that got me excited. Okay, number 1, Star Wars Zero Company. I gotta get that game. You give me a Star Wars game that plays like XCOM. Gotta get it. And then they showed during Summerfest, they showed that Anakin Skywalker is in it. Yeah. Gotta get that. Okay. 2, Gen Atlas. You gotta get Gen Atlas. Gen Atlas is made by the same developer who made Ico, who made Last Guardian, who made Shadow of Colossus. If you think I'm not gonna get that game, you're out your goddamn mind. I'm getting that game. Okay. 3, Blood of the Dawnwalker. In the trailer, it showed that he was in present time, which was crazy because all the other trailers, they showed him during medieval times, but they showed him in this trailer, they showed him in present time. So you mean to tell me we get to play as him during present times too? Don't give me hopes up. Don't give me hope. Okay. What are we on? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Phantom Blade Zero. God damn it. How long they gonna keep showing trailers to this goddamn game, dog? Phantom Blade should be out now, bro. I mean, I'm tired of watching trailers for this game. I'm waiting. I'm ready to play Phantom Blade Zero. I'm tired of looking at trailers. They've been showing trailers for this game for the last 3 years. It's time, bro. It's time. And you got my hopes up so high that even just a smidge or just a fallacy, one little fallacy will turn me off on this game. That's not good. But I still want it. Onimusha, The Way of the Sword. I did not download the beta. I should have downloaded the beta, but I think it's over with now. But I was like, I kind of want to play the beta, but I kind of don't because I just want to play the actual game, Onimusha. We got a new Onimusha in 2026. I want to play Onimusha. Okay. Hey, Rogers. Marvel's Wolverine. Come on, dude. Gotta play Wolverine. Gotta buy Wolverine. Can't wait till it come out. And now they said that some X-Men is gonna be in Wolverine. You know, they already showed Jean Grey. Of course, they was gonna show Jean Grey. But you know who else they gotta show? They gotta show Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler gotta be in it. He gotta be in it. He gotta be in Wolverine. He has to be in the Wolverine. Just him. Just, man, can't wait. Can't wait. Gears of War E-Day. Gotta get that. Gotta get Gears of War E-Day. The way they showed it was amazing. I can't wait to play that. And then, of course, Fable. Listen, my very first, well, was it my very first Xbox game? It wasn't my very first Xbox game, but my very first profound Xbox 180 game I remember playing the hell out of was Fable, and I enjoyed it. I can't wait to play this remastered or this rework or remake. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And so, yeah, I can't wait to play that. But those are the games that I want, that I've saw at Summerfest, State of Play, and the Xbox Showcase that I want and that I'm saving my money for to get. Because let's be real. Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games at $70 a pop. That's not with the DLC purchases or the extra content, that makes the game go to the 99, $100. That's a lot of money, bro. So save your money, because like I said, this gamer's Christmas is about to be goddamn expensive. Too expensive. I mean, 5 of those games that I just announced is in 1 week of September. Okay. 5 of those games come out within a couple of days of each other in September. From the first to the second week of September. Then in October, the first week of October, you got 4 or 5 games. And then, like I said, GTA 6 is in November. Everybody is strategically avoiding coming out the same, month as GTA 6. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. With that being said, I'm about to cut this short because I know a lot of you are gearing up, or a lot of you have, got me on the side while you watch the NBA finals. And then plus it's Monday night, and plus you want to get back to gaming, because I'm about to get back to gaming. So I'm gonna do my shout out and run out. I want to shout out all you guys that's watching this. You guys are amazing. You took an hour or maybe even 40 minutes of your time to hear me rant and hear me yap. And you guys are amazing. I want to get a shout out to my wife, who's probably watching this, and my kids that's all over the universe this week. My son, I got my son in San Francisco. Oh, not San Francisco, San Diego, excuse me. My son and my daughter. I got a daughter-in-law. That's crazy, dog. I got a daughter-in-law who I love dearly. And they're in San Diego. My youngest is in Austin. He's just celebrating. I don't know what he's doing. He's celebrating. He's just having fun. And then my mid-son, he's upstairs. But he's about to go to San Antonio and spend time with his friends. Wow. I never thought I'd have kids that were, about to travel the world and leave me with my wife. Look, I'm on the cusp of being an empty nester. I never thought I'd be an empty nester, but you know what? It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I game, she does what she do, and yeah, we meet up. You know what I'm saying. But other than that, I enjoy it. But shout out to my family, and shout out to. That's a bit. Yeah, that's it. That's a shout out to. Ran out time. Bungie, fuck you, dog. Fuck you, Bungie. You had one job. You stupid, goofy ass dumbasses had one job. You had a money maker. You was making money hand over fist with this Destiny. And you decided to be like, nah, I'm good. We don't like money. We like Marathon. Like I said previously, Marathon is trash. Marathon has been garbage for the last 20 years. Like, and who makes a game on a goddamn computer system that nobody used? Nobody was using Mac for gaming. You know what they was using Macs back in the 2000s? The first time I ever seen a Mac was in a library in the goddamn middle school that I was working at to fix up and set up all the Macs. Nobody was playing, and you had the audacity to put your very first game on a Mac. This shit was trash. You trash. And then I'm just saying, y'all had, and then y'all came out with not one but two of the greatest games that ever came out, Halo and Destiny, and you blew both of them. You sold Halo to Microsoft because Microsoft knew that was a money cash cow, and you was like, we want to be free. We want to be free. We want to be able to design and come out with different games. And granted, you did. You left Microsoft. And you let Microsoft have Halo, and you came out with Destiny. Because if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have came out with Destiny. So now you got Destiny, and then you went to Activision. Activision put the reins on you because you're like that. You like that young sibling that doesn't have no guidance, that always want to do stuff and want to be rebellious, but then don't want to listen to nobody. That's what you was acting like. Then next thing you know, you get out of the umbrella of Activision, and then you do it for yourself for at least 2 years, and then after that you're like, maybe I do need some structure. So then you got into the umbrella of Sony, and Sony, Sony's xenophobic ass was like, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Concord suffered, so now we need you to come up with a cash cow. You're our cash cow. Instead of, you standing on your own, you could have came out with Destiny 3. Under the reins of the suits of the bean counters, and they telling you, we need you to work on Marathon. What about Destiny and Destiny 2 and Destiny 3? Nah, screw that. We don't like money. We want you to do what we tell you to do. You our bitch. Now go out there and make our bread like a pimp to a whore. And that's what y'all did, Bungie. You sold your soul to the corporates, and corporates is just treating you like any type of damn whore that's out on these streets. I don't know what to say. Y'all had money. I don't know what to say, dog. You're horrible. The whole company needs to fold because do we even want to trust a company that had a game that was making money hand over fist and have them to try to do a sequel over it? They're not gonna do it. They're gonna fuck it up like they fucked up everything else. They fucked up Halo. They was making money with that. They fucked up with Destiny. Look what happened with Destiny, and we expect them to be all happy go lucky with another game or another IP that they're working on. They're gonna fuck that IP up too. I'm just keeping it real, bro. We keeping it real over here, dude. This is ShelShock. This is not Golden Girls, and this is not your average podcast that just be all hunky-dory and sunsets and rainbows. We keep it real over here. Bungie fucked up. They're horrible. It ain't even about the money. It's about the creativity. And they was too stupid to realize they had creativity with this. Man, can you imagine George Lucas doing the same thing? Well, he kind of did. That's a bad analogy. He kind of did with Star Wars, because look at Star Wars now. I take that back. Sorry, Georgie. You did the same goddamn thing Bungie did. So I can't really say that with Star Wars. But I mean, that's my rant out. I could go on for at least another hour, just lambasting fucking Bungie for what they did. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Clutch? Thank you for subscribing. I can go for days talking, and hours and days and even a week just ridiculing this goddamn development company because they were too stupid or too egotistical or very filled with egos. I mean, look at the CEO. He spent half his goddamn life savings buying a car every week and showing off his cars to his employees instead of working on Destiny 3. Just stupid. Bungie's Blunder. Fucking idiots, bro. And but tomorrow, with that being said, tomorrow, we're going to show the world just how great this community is. We're not doing it for Bungie. Fuck them. We doing it for us. That's what we're doing. we're gonna show the world just how cohesive this damn community is. You know what I'm saying? It's not about Bungie. It's about us. It's about us as a community. Like I said, I was there at day 0. I was a part of the Destiny alpha test. I was part of the Destiny beta test. And you damn sure believe I'm gonna be there for Destiny last fucking day when the servers get turned off. Now, I'm not saying the servers getting turned off tomorrow, but the servers are getting updated, and this is the final update. And I'm gonna play Destiny until the very end. This could go on for another year, another 2 years. It can go to 2030. Once the day they said this is the last day for the servers, they cutting off, I'm gonna be right there playing Destiny. You best believe it. I was there when they shut down the servers for the Xbox 180. I remember that day. The day they shut down the Xbox 180 servers, I was there. I played Capcom versus SK2. Played Mechasort. You ain't know about Mechasort. Played that. So yeah, I'm gonna pay my respects because that's who I am. And I just, damn man, it's fucked up that Bungie fumbled the bag like this. But other than that, I'm gonna stop yapping. Again, I want to thank you all for joining and listening to my TED talk about how Bungie messed up and forego the community that loves their product, their game. And it's just a damn shame. It's a travesty. But you guys have a good night, and I will see some of you tomorrow on the server. Look out for me. I'm gonna be standing right next to Zavala, giving them the general salute. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed one as well as a good one, and I'll talk to y'all soon. See y'all later.